Black Coffee, otherwise known as Nathi Maphumulo, one of South Africa's most celebrated and internationally successful DJs. From having been featured on Drake's album, being a DJ at Beyonce and Jay-Z's private party, playing a joint set with Virgil Abloh, hundreds of millions of streams, and so much more, you can definitely say that Black Coffee has achieved some good things. But one question has been frequently asked recently: is there a bad side to Black Coffee? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to the very first episode of Words in the Streets, the show wherein I allow ordinary subscribers to tell their stories and theories they may have through me. And in today's story, I have a question from, an anonymous viewer. Is Black Coffee being protected from his abuse allegations by corporate and political friends? And to start things, my anonymous viewer took me down the memory lane with Sjava. In October 2019, Sjava was accused of raping his ex-lover, Lady Zama.
Oh my gosh, let's have sex today. There was nothing of that sort. The relationship was so...
And the case of rape was subsequently opened in 2020. Sjava, of course, did deny those allegations. He put out a video denying those allegations as well as a statement denying those same allegations. But even though Sjava denied those allegations, things took a turn for the worst. Sjava was pulled off the DSTV performance. He was stripped off of his DSTV Mzansi Viewers Choice Awards nomination, and he also got fired reportedly from Uzalo because of those same allegations. The impact was devastating, as Sjava mentioned in his interview with Mzansi Insider.
I'm still trying to because if I have seen them to go through it, it's not an easy thing at all, and if it's easy because it has so many. It went when I'm at doubts, it went when a fear, it went was stable mentally. So it's really not good space for me.
Sure. And there are some unconfirmed reports suggesting that Sjava moved back home because even prior COVID, he was not getting gigs because of the cancellation, and COVID just put a nail in the coffin. Of which, by the way, just so you know, the case ended up being thrown out of court because it did not have enough evidence to support what Lady Zama said. And you might be asking, what does Sjava have to do with Black Coffee? I know, right? Same question I had. But Anonymous points out that Black Coffee and his circle of friends, being Euphonic and Greg Maluka, all have serious allegations against them, ranging from sexual harassment, rape, as well as physical abuse. Black Coffee has been accused of physically abusing Anthem Bali, which is his soon-to-be ex-wife. Recently, Zelebs put out an article about how Black Coffee assaulted Anthem Bali because she decided to have a party at their house, inviting her friends without actually telling him first. And there has been as well subsequent reports suggesting that Anthem Bali did actually get a protection order protecting herself from Black Coffee. Euphonic as well. He was accused of physically abusing Bonang, as in Di Bonang Mateba. He also was accused of date raping a girl, of which is a recent case. And he also was accused of lying about the apology from his rape accuser, as he did post some sort of apology on Twitter saying that, man, the rape accuser actually has been DMing me non-stop, SMSing me apologies, saying she was forced to do that. Of which that message actually didn't turn out well, as some other people actually pointed out faulty details in that screenshot, and Euphonic actually ended up deleting that tweet. And when it comes to Greg Maluka, I actually had no idea who the guy was. I only just saw a Nota post a long time ago posting about him. I didn't even know who the guy was, and I asked, who exactly is this guy? And he told me he's the former MD of Kaya FM, who was actually fired because of allegations of not only financial mismanagement but also sexual harassment. So why did Black Coffee and his crew not get the same treatment as Sjava? Despite Anthem Bali opening a case of physical assault against him, getting a protection order, of which we know is not an easy thing because you have to make an affidavit at a police station and have supporting affidavits by other persons who have knowledge on the matter, handed over to a clerk of a court, and only when the court is satisfied that there is sufficient evidence to support your allegations will it actually grant an interim protection order. By granting a protection order, the court was satisfied that there was sufficient evidence supporting that Black Coffee might have actually put his hand on Entle and saw it fit to protect Entle with a protection order. We have seen people like Ntiki Mazwai actually come out countless times calling out these abuse allegations as well as supporting Entle publicly.
Would you like to be beaten up? Do you like that feeling? Do you like it when people use physical violence over you?
Even organizations like Act Now Africa put out statements actually supporting Entle. So why did Java, with no previous record of sexual harassment or any physical aggressive behavior, get cancelled? Whereas Black Coffee, who has incidents of aggressive behavior in the past, not get cancelled despite his ex-wife actually saying he physically abused her? Is it because all of a sudden people believe that someone is innocent until proven guilty? And while my anonymous viewers believes different, he believes it all comes down to corporate media protection as well as political protection. And well, when it comes to corporate media protection, he alleges that Black Coffee somehow has control over Sowetan Live, Times Live, and Sunday Times. That is because, according to the information he gave me, he alleges that Black Coffee's holdings company, Flight Mode, has shares in Arena Holdings, of which Arena Holdings in turn owns Sowetan Live, Times Live, and Sunday Times. And well, I tried to search this Flight Mode company that he alleges is owned by Black Coffee on the CIPC site, and none of those companies listed there are actually linked to Black Coffee, I figured. But I actually continued to do some research and searched online, and I found that it actually has a website, and it did confirm that yes, it is owned by Black Coffee. As a matter of fact, neither of these sites actually reported about Black Coffee's alleged abuse of Entle Mbali. If you actually go to Times Live's website, what you would actually see is a reporting about Entle Mbali actually having a party at a house. All the subsequent events that actually painted Black Coffee in a negative light, they actually did not report about him. He also pointed me out to an article by Times Live again, which was in a way shaming Ntiki Mazwai after she publicly called out Black Coffee for his alleged abuse of Entle Mbali, alleging that she does not care about GBV, all she wants is just attention. And well, when it comes to political protection, he mentioned none other than Julius Malema himself. And well, he first started off by sharing a clip of Julius Malema actually declaring that he's ready and prepared to fight GBV in this country. But he also shared controversial things about him. And while he did share a couple of pictures with me of Julius Malema actually with Black Coffee at what seemed to be a party. And while personally I had seen pictures of Black Coffee and Julius Malema before, and so I did ask what was the thing with the pictures, because Black Coffee and Julius have actually been hanging out a couple of times before. And while he came out with a big allegation saying that he believes Julius Malema did ask Entle Mbali not to open a case against Black Coffee, of which is a big allegation. But it did not end there. He also mentioned a man that has been previously linked to Julius Malema before, and that is David Mabilu himself. This man owns a company called Funduzi Media, which owns Sunday World here. And well, get this, Julius Malema was at this guy's wedding, and not only was Julius Malema there, Black Coffee was also a DJ at this guy's wedding in Mauritius. And well, my anonymous viewer alleges that now it makes sense. When the Lady Zama and Java thing broke out, Sunday World actually put Lady Zama and Java on the front page, but they obviously did not do the same when it came to Black Coffee's alleged abuse scandal. As a matter of fact, when it comes to Euphonic, Sunday World actually published Euphonic's side of the story, actually targeted at making his rape accuser seem like she's a bad person. And my anonymous viewer believes at that point a lot of people just actually saw through Sunday World. I'm talking about organizations like Act Now Africa, which actually organized a march to the Sunday World offices just because of what they were calling a smear campaign against Euphonic's rape accuser by Euphonic and Sunday World. There's even an SABC article online about this Sunday World debacle. And well, those were just views from the anonymous viewer. You might not agree, you might agree, but the thing is, you don't have to agree. All you have to do is listen to the side of his story. And well, as a disclaimer, none of this comes from me on a personal level. And if you guys are interested or have any theories that you want to share with the rest of the people, you can DM me. I will leave my DM contacts in the description below, so you can DM me and I will add your theories to the channel if I find them to be actually interesting enough for the people.